With most of the transactions and businesses in the world going digital during and after the pandemic, there have also been reported cases of increased online fraud, with millions victim to it all around the world. Today we should be looking into how online fraud is carried out and how it was carried out during the worst month of the pandemic and how online fraudsters operated. But before we dive into it, if you are finding valuable this video, make sure you subscribe to FinCrime Agent and press the thumb up on this video. This will make it super easy for you to consume new videos that are going live on my channel, and it will allow me to create more contents for you. Now, with the housekeeping done, let's jump right into today's video. Hi and welcome to FinCrime Agent. This is my YouTube channel where every week I publish a new video to boost your awareness about anti-money laundering and financial crime prevention. As you have probably noticed, things have managed to go digital big time during the pandemic, but sadly, this revolutionary change have also exploited millions of people that are now using more regularly the web for all sorts of reasons. I'm of course referring to online fraud, a serious global issue included in the latest Europol Internet Organized Crime Threat Assessment that was published in November 2021. Online fraud has in fact helped many online fraudsters to make huge profits with innocent customers providing their personal and financial details to the wrong people. Since it all happened digitally, it takes sometimes a matter of minutes for organized online fraudsters to carry this out. With people switching more and more to online shipping, this has also impacted the number of online fraud that are carried out. Phishing and social engineering have helped online fraudsters rise to such an extent that they commit fraud and keep doing so until they are caught. But unfortunately, catching online fraudsters is not that easy. An interesting aspect identified in the IOCTA paper was that these online fraudsters have never had to change their mode of operation because the methods that they are carried out are often untraceable. When these fraudsters have even the slightest hint that the authorities might be onto them, it takes them only a matter of minutes to change their pseudo details on the internet to disappear. With a worldwide pandemic restricting large volumes of people to their houses, the first question that arose was how people would end up affording things without any occupation, as many began to unfortunately lose their jobs right at the start of the COVID-19 pandemic. The digital world was here to save us, as the method of working from home was adopted by most businesses that were able to do so. More people began working digitally in the comfort of their homes as they avoided physical contact with each other and carried out everything online. It was only a matter of time that purchasing things on the internet became even more common across consumers, and with greater volume of purchasing, also a higher volume of online fraud was seen. I would like also to know what you think is the most common way these online fraudsters are making money from. Is it scam emails or by using ATM methods? Let me know in the comments right below so we can continue our debate with other viewers that are watching my video. According to the IOCTA 2021 report, European law enforcement agencies reported an overall increase in online fraud as online fraudsters exploited consumers in an unmanageable way. The most common method of luring customers into being scammed was using the COVID-19 trigger. They would, for example, portray themselves as medical representatives and draw people into buy counterfeit medical products. And this, of course, expanded to many other products. Fraudsters also cashed in on this opportunity by targeting both employees working from home with potentially less online security structure in place and consumers unable to tell the difference between legitimate products and fake ones. Some known methods used by online fraudsters included offering goods and receiving payments without delivery, offering customers different types of promotions defrauding online shops with weak security measures, and using delivery services as a phishing bait. In many cases, as long as the payment details of the buyer were received, buyers would come to the realization very soon that they had been scammed. Let's now expand more on the modus operandi used by online fraudsters to see the mode of operation that these online fraudsters take up, and while some may stress the need to communicate with the buyer to carry out the scam, phishing campaigns have had their fair share of success as well. If you are already wondering how to catch online fraudsters, let's first talk about the type of emails that are sent to millions of potential victims. This looks almost identical to the correspondence sent by actual banks, for example, where fraudsters replicate the layout of real emails from trusted firms, making it pretty difficult to tell the difference. A common aspect to be aware of is that online fraud-related communications often use a language of urgency that makes the buyer want to hand over the requested information kind of immediately. Phishing and smishing had profited from the exploitation of stolen data, where victims are contacted through legitimate caller IDs, which makes the scam look even more believable. An example of phishing is the Safe Account scam, where fraudsters pretend to be employees of trusted financial institutions and convince people to protect their money from criminals. Once they are convinced, the targets are then guided to transfer their money to a safe account under the control, of course, of those online fraudsters. As soon as the money is transferred, it is immediately laundered to make it believe the kind of money never existed in the victim's hands. So, as you can understand, it's going to be very difficult to get those money back if you fall victim of those fraudsters. Let's touch base also on the ATM transactions. ATM transactions volume was initially reduced during the COVID-19 pandemic, hence online fraudsters moved towards scamming people on their mobile devices. As the pandemic restrictions were reduced towards the middle and end of 2021, ATMs were again connected to significant volumes of fraud, having these ATMs attacked via remotely operated external devices, with fraudsters then moving the money via wire transfer or even using cryptocurrencies. Even with frauds operations in full flow, as we've seen before, the IOCTA 2021 provided also some good news in the face of Operation Secreto. This was a cross-border operation coordinated by Europol and carried out as a combined mission by the Spanish National Police and US Secret Service. The criminal network managed to deceive 50 financial institutions using shell companies. Some more numbers reported in the IOCTA 2021 on Operation Secreto included 88 houses searched with 104 arrests being completed, 19 European arrest warrants were released, 14 high-end vehicles seized, 406,000 euros were seized in cash, with more than 12 million euros in damages, along with another 87 accounts frozen, which contain up to a total of 1.3 million euros. So, some good news also available in that report, which I recommend you to read in full, and you will find a link as always in the description of this video. The pandemic has been kind to none of us, and those who ended up getting scammed on the internet probably had it even worse than many. So, how to catch online fraudsters? Well, there is no straight answer to this. Being vigilant at all times is probably the main shield for consumers that I can recommend. The traces that are left by online fraudsters are followed by the authorities when they can, but often by this time criminals are already on to the next scheme. So ensure you educate yourself about online fraud and report to Action Fraud or to your country fraud agency any possible illegal scheme you are exposed to. Also, feel free to share educational videos like this one with anyone you think should be more aware about the size of this problem. Now, with that, we've reached the end of this video. Let me know of any other online fraudulent methods that you think is worth sharing in the comment sections right below. And if this video was useful to you, remember that you can show your appreciation by subscribing to FinCrime Agent and press the thumb up on this video. Also, remember to check the description where you will find the useful links, including how to become part of our community on patreon.com. And lastly, thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed my video, and until next time, see you soon.